20,000. 60 S&P names. I had 25 brokers, 7 of which worked for me, 25 of which were just, my friends that were representing. And I'm staying in a separate location, handling every freaking order. Okay. And I said, wait a minute, this is not going to work. It's not working. There was no supply. The place was in a panic. The chairman of the stock exchange, the directors, the board coming down. Are these real orders? Are these real? I said, fellas, what do you mean are these real orders? Yes, they're real orders. So what did I do? I called the largest, the biggest firm on Wall Street who were clients of mine and were paid me to trade IBM for them. $15,000 a month in 1980, 1981, a lot of money, just as a retainer. But they had the most successful person that headed a trading desk and the most powerful person on Wall Street, excuse me, named Stanley Shopcorn. And Stanley Shopcorn was the head trader of Salomon Brothers. And Salomon Brothers, noted as a bond house, but they had a huge equity desk. And every piece of merchandise that came down the pike to get placed called Salomon Brothers. I said, I need somebody with strength here. I said, no, there's no way. Cannot do that. There's none of that. He says, give me my clerk. Gets his clerk, and he says, give Richie sell orders up to the amount of shares that he has to buy at his discretion to fill every one of those buy orders. And that was an incredible day. And we just went up, talked about the specialist book, find out where supply was, and then we filled it in with Salomon Brothers proprietary sell paper and priced every damn one of them.
Wow.
Crazy.
Wow.
Crazy. But how did it feel? It feels very satisfying. Here's a kid growing up in Queens with nothing. I didn't grow up with a poor family. Middle income people worked hard all their lives, lived in a $10,000, $12,000 house. I had everything that I wanted, which was really not much. I would say something in a very profound manner here. If you find yourself in that position, stop and manage what you can manage, because it's not for you. You will make mistakes and it's going to cost you money.